It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got the teams from Super Bowl 49 and that goal line pick. It's the Seahawks and the Pats, and it's coming up next.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Welcome to week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on, a must-win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's right around 10%, so you are spot on once again. Not impossible to do, but your season outlook's a whole lot better if you're the team who wins this one.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover, the defense has it. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Now hang on here. We can't move on to the next play just yet. There's somebody still shaking up from the last one, and that's Ramondre Stevenson, the one in question. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss. So 4th down, the Patriots send out the field goal unit, Chad Ryland on the attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. Smith on 1st down. Taken in by Noah Fant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They go play action. Here's Smith. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. It's Walker on the option. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Smith. He's on the move. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Going play action, May. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well, beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong with this franchise.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Seahawks football. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Buys time, rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Seahawks need some big yards in a hurry. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Excellent return. He got 22 before being stopped. And the Pats will take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. May now. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. May looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So 4th down, the Patriots send out the field goal unit. Chad Ryland on the attempt. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Just before halftime, we get a timeout to take it. Back to throw it. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. We've arrived at halftime. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, kid. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
Trying to work quickly now. Here's Gibson on second down. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. With a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England first down. Again, it's Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in the hurry up now. From the 21. He's got the hook up to board. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a gain of 6.
A give on third to Gibson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw for May. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 7.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Running it again with Gibson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Smith back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Sack down coming up. This, our last play of the quarter. This is Walker on second. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Smith. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
The Patriots elected to go for 2 again.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
Here's May. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. First down from the red zone. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little... And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Complete. It's Bourne. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Patriots offense staying out there, lining up and going for 2 yet again. Throwing is May. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Into the hands of Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Walker hauls it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. Throwing on third, Smith. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Desperation time here on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Patriots will line up for
They want to run it across. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Seahawks 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He just throws this one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Patriots will take over with some excellent field position. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Hauled in by Moore. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So this is a win for the Patriots. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.